The journey of a flat crochet circle starts right from the center. This tutorial is for anyone that might have been crocheting and only learned how to crochet the center in one method, or you are a totally new beginner. So we're going to learn how to make it 3 ways. Pick your choice, gather your crochet materials, and let's go on a crochet journey. The first method is the ring of chains method. We're going to make a slip knot just like so. Pass your hook through and pull and secure your slip knot. You've made a slip knot. For this method, we're going to make chain stitches. Now your pattern might ask you to make 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 8 chain stitches depending on how wide they want the center to be like. For this method, we'll make 4 chain stitches. Take hold of the middle of your chain stitches and pass your hook into the very first chain stitches that we'll make. Pull through all the loops on the hook to secure. Make sure that you take hold of the center of the ring just like so. Chain 2 to secure your ring. The chain 2 does not count as part of your stitches, it's just to give you an height and to secure the ring. Make it easier for yourself by passing the yarn tail over the ring as you go along. Pass your hook into the center and pull through to make your double crochet. To make a double crochet, yarn over 2 loops on the hook, pass your hook into the center, pull through. You have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. You've made 2 double crochets so far. Now the pattern that you follow might ask for a different stitches. For instance, they might ask you to make half double crochets or single crochets. Check below, you see the single crochet method. All you need to do is chain 1 to secure your ring. Pass your hook into the center of the ring and pull through 1 loop. You have 2 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through to make your single crochet. You make as many stitches as your pattern calls for. For this, we're making double crochets. In total, we're going to be going into the center of the ring and pulling out and making double crochets. 12 double crochets in total. So carry on going into the center of the ring with the chains, making double crochets. Your yarn tail is laid on the ring, so you're working your yarn tail as you're going along. It's better to learn anything the right way the first time than to create shortcuts. So we've made a total of 12 double crochets. The chain stitches does not count, so we're going to be slip stitching on top of the first double crochet. This is how people normally slip stitch, but I would advise you to learn the invisible slip stitch method to join in the round. Pass your hook through to the back, to the front, from the back to the front, pass the loop over and pull through. That is it, very simple if you practice. Okay. So secure your rounds with 2 chain stitches. And that is it, you've made your circle. So you carry on working your pattern as it calls for. This is it. For the second round, we're going to learn the magic circle method. I always say it's not really magic, it's just logical. So you're going to make your magic circle, making sure that your yarn tail is facing you. Pass the loop over your hand like so and pull through to make your magic circle. It's not really magic because you are making a large slip knot without closing the knot. The only difference is your yarn tail is facing towards you all the time. Let's do that again. Now if you do it this way with your yarn tail to the back of your palm, you are not going to create the effect for the magic circle. You have to lay the tail on your palm and then loop over and pull through just like so. It's better to watch and practice this method. If you need a much detail, there are tutorials on Hands That Rock Crochet. Feel free to follow. You make 2 chain stitches to secure and then you carry on like we did in the first method through the loop, making double crochets. We're going to make 12 double crochets. Go into the magic loop or magic circle and pull through and make your double crochets. When you're making your double crochets through the magic circle, you will notice that you are walking over the yarn tail as well as the ring. This is when you have gotten and mastered the method of magic circle. If for any reason you're making your circle through the magic circle and you notice that you're only walking through the ring and not on top of the yarn tail, then you need to unravel and do it again, because the latter part of your circle will not come together. Okay, carry on. If for any reason you don't know how to make any crochet beginners stitches, feel free to follow the Absolute Crochet Beginner series on Hands That Rock Crochet. Now we're gonna pull on the tail. You see how it reduces? It reduces because we had our yarn tail at the right side when we started. So the rest is easy now. You're just going to use your invisible joining method and join in the round. Just like so. The advantage of using the magic circle method is you have the option of controlling the size of the center of the ring. There are times if you're making a granny square or you're making a heart for a granny square, you might want the size of the hole in the middle to be big or small depending on how you like it, so you can reduce it or widen it. And likewise, if you're making a crochet heart, you want the top of your heart to be completely shut, like completely closed, then you can adjust and pull on the yarn tail. Secure your circle by making 2 chain stitches. That will help with the next round. So now you have your circle like so. You want to close it shut, just pull on the yarn tail. That is it. That's secured. It's not going anywhere and you cannot pass anything through the middle. For the third method, which is the chain connection, we are going to start with the slip knot. You guess it, slip knot is very important in any crocheting project. So learn and master to make slip knots in different ways. There's a video on Hands That Rock Crochet, 5 ways of making slip knots. Feel free to follow the link. Make your chain. We need to make a chain, 1 for the base and then for the height. So we need a total of 3 chain stitches, not 4, 3 chain stitches. Yarn over, go into the last chain stitch, pull through and make a double crochet. Now you have 1 double crochet and 2 chain stitches on the side for your height. All you have to do now is keep going into that last chain stitch and make double crochets. Make 12 double crochets in total. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. Which method do you like or do you use the most and why? Or do you alternate between each of the methods? Have you ever used any of these methods for any crochet projects at all? So now we're getting round, so we can start walking over the yarn tail as well. You can stay tuned with Ansda Row Crochet for the next tutorial, where we'll be learning how to grow this circle and make the flattest crochet circle ever. Let's say we've made 12, so we're going to join in the round with the invisible joining method. We're always glad to have you on Ansda Row Crochet. Thank you so much for staying to the end of this tutorial. Thank you for subscribing and sharing this channel with your loved ones. We'll appreciate if you're new here on Ansda Row Crochet to feel free to click the subscribe button, either to support or most importantly to learn more from Ansda Row Crochet. Would love to see you soon. So this is it. Very soon we'll be able to make something as flat as this, the flattest circle. Till we see you here once again very soon. I hope. Stay blessed. Remember, we love you, but God loves you the most. Be safe. Bye for now. Bye-bye.